in some way or another, you're gonna have sophomore slump. Don't doom scroll 24/7 and then complain about it. Okay, because my grade went from an 87 to a 93 in one semester. Stay on top of your work. You're only gonna be in high school for 4 years. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Polina. I make vlogs, advice videos, and relatable content. Today, I have some tips for incoming sophomores coming from an incoming junior who just went through it and survived. But first, if you're an incoming freshman, make sure to go in my description and click on the video with tips for you guys. It has everything from the first day of school, drama, friends, academics, everything you need to know. I got you. And class of 2029, this video is for you. We're gonna make sure you're avoiding that sophomore slump, which is why I'm making a two-part series. This is part 1 of how to avoid sophomore slump and survive sophomore year. Today, I have 4 categories. Number 1, academics, then extracurriculars, social life, and volunteering and leadership. And make sure to stay tuned for when I post part 2 on how to just avoid sophomore slump in general. Okay guys, the first category is academics. Like last video, I have my notes on my MacBook, so if I'm looking down there, that's why. Okay, first I'm gonna give you a little layout of the usual classes that you're gonna have. It does differ from school to school. English, sometimes PE, sometimes history, math, chemistry, or any type of science, and electives. Okay, so first of all, let me just say in general, my first tip is stay on top of your work. I am not joking. Sophomore year's not a joke. You might think, it's okay, I'm gonna avoid the sophomore slump. I'm gonna break the sophomore slump cycle. No, you're not. In some way or another, you're gonna have sophomore slump. But if it matters on what range of how bad it is, because some people have it worse than others because some people take APs. Again, that's not a reason to stay away from APs, but I'm just saying just know what you can handle and just stay on top of your work. Because if you don't, it's gonna make it worse. Bio is easy. Chemistry is not. First semester of chemistry honestly feels like a breeze. At least for me it did, because I had a pretty easy teacher. But second semester, stoichiometry, all those harder problems, your final, it's just not it. So just pay attention. I recommend honors English. I don't know, I guess that helped me bridge the gap, because as many of you guys know, I was born in Russia. My first language is Russian, and when I moved here, I didn't know English at all. But it's just how much I've progressed. Freshman year, I took regular English because I didn't have time to submit the honors English deadline, whatever. And then this year I took honors English, and it helped bridge my writing skills, my annotation skills. So now I feel ready for AP-Lang. And I feel if I didn't take honors English, I would have just I feel I would have had worse writing for preparation for AP-Lang. You know what I mean? Okay. Even though the workload is sometimes heavy, still find time to hang out with friends, because you don't want to just drop your friends and be I'm studying. You still want to make social memories, because after all, schools, you're only going to be in high school for 4 years. That's such a cliche. But just find time to hang out with your friends, but don't hang out too much to the point where you're not being on top of your work. Don't doom scroll 24/7 and then complain about it. Multiple times this year, I complained about my work not getting done because I was doom scrolling. Honestly, if you know you can't handle your phone, put it in a different room, put some music on your computer instead, and just stop making excuses, because if you only make more and more excuses, it's just gonna make worse study habits for junior year. Chemistry is low-key really bad second semester, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You guys are gonna survive, I believe. Okay. If you're taking honors English and you took regular English freshman year, you might struggle a little bit. Personally, I did a little bit because the rigor obviously went up. But it's okay, because personally my teacher was low-key kind of hard at times. But it's okay, because my grade went from an 87 to a 93 in one semester. So trust me about locking in. take all the extra credit you need, because this is the year that it actually starts mattering for colleges. Freshman year, colleges do really care about freshman year, but if you show it a really good upwards curve, you're literally set. Like, you're good. Okay, if you think you can take APs, you should do it. Sorry. AP Chem has a horrible workload, and AP World does too, but if you're determined, you're gonna be able to do it. Don't drop out unless you really feel like you're genuinely gonna like die. Because freshman year, I dropped out of AP World because I was like, I don't have time for this, whatever. Like, I just literally didn't give it a chance. Like, I feel like if I did it, I would have had at least college credits if I passed the AP exam. But yeah, that's my advice on APs. My last tips are, you're gonna make it through. Okay, I apologize, the video got cut off. You're gonna be fine, and no matter what anybody says, like, you're gonna make it through. It's just one school year of your whole life. And my last two, do your work. I'm gonna say it like a lot in this video. Do your work, and then don't put things off until the last minute. And now on to the next category. Okay, on to the next category, which is extracurriculars. My first tip is maybe experiment with some clubs or electives at your school. You still have time to experiment. You're only a year into high school so far. Like, you got time, don't worry about it. But just remember, at the end of the year, most likely you're gonna be running for leadership positions, officer positions, so maintain a good reputation with the club advisors and the people in the club. After this year, most likely solidify what electives you want to stay in. I know a lot of people, like a lot of seniors that already graduated, that joined something their senior year and they still had a lot of fun. I would just recommend showing like that you're committed to something over a long time. Even if you do start something sophomore year, that's nothing to be ashamed of. You're gonna be fine. Like, I believe in you guys. And then maybe think about joining on National Honor Society. It's just a good thing to have on your resume. I know a lot of people say it's basic, but it's just another like good thing to have on your resume. Okay, I know college seems like far away, but like after this year, you're gonna really have to start thinking about colleges you want to go to, college essay topics, what you're gonna put on your supplementals, like a lot of things. But start thinking about colleges you want to go to and majors. If you don't know potential majors yet, it's okay. Just think about like what track you want to take. Military for your university, transferring, trade school. Like, just think about it, research when you have time, but don't make it your priority. Just make it like a little side thing. Okay. And I have 3 more. Start thinking about a passion project. If you guys don't know what a passion project is, it's basically when, I have a really horrible definition of it, but passion projects basically just when you're doing like a nonprofit, something that is like an extra, I guess, activity like out of school, but like, I don't know how to explain. Like, I'm thinking of starting like a candle business, if you know what I, you know? Yeah, okay. You can do the same extracurriculars as your friends, but if it's something you don't like or think it's not useful to your college application, then I recommend dropping it after this year. Having fun with something and also like being with your friends as your 2 reasons, it's totally fine. Just if you're there with your friends and you're only there because your friends are there, I would recommend just not dropping it, because the reality is you're gonna like, just your resume is gonna benefit more than being in something because a lot of people are in it, you know? Okay, my final tip is make a resume to record everything you've done in high school. Right now, I have a little notebook I record service hours that I've done, clubs that I've done, activities, leadership, all that type of stuff. So if anything happens during your college application process or anything else, you can rely on that as like a secondary source. But yeah, on to the next category. Okay, next category is social life. This category is really, really short, but I feel like I've covered most of the basics in my freshman video. Okay. My only tip is go to events to meet new people. For example, for Key Club this year, I just joined and I didn't really know what anything was, but I really regret not going to really any of the rallies, like the DCMs, if you know what that is for Key Club, any of the other clubs as well. Like, I was really scared to go still because of upperclassmen. I was still scared of upperclassmen, guys. Just don't be scared of them. They're like you, they're students too. Like, they want to make friends too. So just go to new events, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys know the deal with your school events at this point because of freshman year. But if you don't, go to something new. But if you, for example, didn't like HOCO last year, or winter formal, or like a dance that you didn't like, you don't have to go to it this year. You can always just save it for senior year. But yeah, on to the last category. Okay, the last category is volunteering and leadership. This category is also kind of short, but it is very crucial and important, especially for your upcoming years. Okay, for volunteering and leadership, I have volunteer. Don't just donate cans, although it is helpful for the drives that are collecting the cans. You can do both. You can do volunteering and donating, just not just donating. Don't make that mistake. Sophomore year, all I did like first semester, because I was so busy with color guard and other activities, I just donated cans. That doesn't, although it is helpful, that doesn't really show that you're actually making impact on your community, like volunteering, helping with projects around your town. Yeah. Also, I felt like I had no time, but like, you can find other ways to volunteer. Like, find ways to volunteer. You will regret not having volunteer hours when you're in the middle of your senior year and you're applying for college and you're like, crap, like I only have like 15 service hours. Right. Yeah. If you really don't have time, it's okay. Just try to do like a couple of service hours at least per month. Sorry, my video got cut off again. I just love when my video gets cut off. Okay, anyway, I highly recommend joining Key Club. It's a great organization. It's an international thing. You can work your way up in your leadership positions. And yeah, I'm the social media manager for next year in my school's chapter of Key Club. Anyway, yeah, okay, that was all my tips for part 1 of how to survive sophomore year. I am going to be posting part 2 soon. Just stay tuned. It's going to be on how to just avoid sophomore slump in general. Okay guys, see you next video.